Hey, I didn't forget today. Hey. Hello, welcome. So this is day actually 13 of the Periscope challenge, but somehow I just completely forgot about yesterday. And by the time I did, it was well too late to Periscope to you guys because I'm trying to hit all the different time zones around the world. Hi Wendy, lovely to see you here again. Hello. So I'm Natalie Sisson, the Suitcase Entrepreneur. This is my view right now, and it's pretty gorgeous. Hi Mandy. And hey Alabama, hi Christchurch, lovely. I'm going to be down there for Mixed Nationals next month. Loving all the hearts. Yes, I love this view. First time you've seen a Kiwi on Periscope, come on. Hey Oz, I shouted out to you and Karen Hardy the other day. And thank you, I'm so glad you guys love my podcast. Is there any way to get fish and chips? There probably is one that is close by. Hey Rio de Janeiro, love that city, very cool. So this is the most amazing view that I get. I also get this dog who is waiting for a walk with this ball thrower. And it is a pretty gorgeous view, huh? It's better than the view of me right now. So I'm feeling, oh god, I'm so sunned out. I'm feeling a little tired today. Didn't have the most amazing sleep, and it's amazing how that affects your energy. But the sunshine is giving me back energy and that view, obviously. So my Periscope challenge today, or the topic of today, is about Periscope, ironically, and should you jump on new trends. It is not 8:30 a.m. here. It is almost 11:30 a.m. So I'm Natalie Sisson, the Suitcase Entrepreneur. If you want to check out what I do, go to suitcaseentrepreneur.com. I help people create freedom in business and adventure in life by showing them how to build a business around their own skills and knowledge that supports them in their ideal lifestyle. It's pretty cool. I absolutely love getting to do what I do. And a big part of how I've got to do what I do was by starting out with blogging and also understanding social media and how you can use that to build a community, build a following, build a brand, build engagement, build an audience, build visibility, actually drive people to your blog, your website, etc. And also, hopefully one day, make more sales, create revenue. So, lots of great questions coming in here, but just let me get onto this tip and then I will chat to you. So lots of advice and lots of questions. I love them. So my question for today to you really is, what do you think of Periscope? And what do you do when a new social media site comes out? Periscope is relatively new, 4 or 5 months old. It's become quite a trend and quite crazy, but you know there's always another tool around the corner which is going to take over and take preference. Now, the likes of Facebook, for example, is in it for the long haul. Twitter seems to be slowly dying a little, which is why Periscope is a good move for it. Blab is this new thing that is competing with live streaming, but also engagement and interaction on a better way than Periscope, that is starting to compete for people's attention. Not that many users yet, but could it overtake Periscope? The reason I'm Periscoping today is I've set myself a 30-day challenge to turn up here every day and see how this affects myself, my community, how many more followers I get, what reach I get, whether I reach new people, etc. So far I've increased my hearts, which is the love that you guys are giving me right now. Thank you. Keep double tapping the screen for more hearts. They've increased from something like 6,000 to I think it's over 30,000 now, and I've increased my followers by around 200, which is pretty decent, but that's not actually why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to hold myself accountable, turn up every day and see what this medium is like, see whether you like it, see whether you're enjoying it. Somebody's asked, how's it working out? So I can actually see your name because it's so sunny. How's it working out? I don't know. How do you guys think it's working out? I mean, I've had people show up every day to these, which is awesome. Come along, share the love. I've heard people thank me for tips that we've given. We've had some cool conversations. I've taken you outside to beautiful locations like this. And on the whole, it's been fun because it's forced me to come up with topics each day, put out content, and then sharing it onto YouTube. So if you've missed all the previous days where I've talked about being in your happy place, some top travel tips for entrepreneurs, talked about mindset, about monetizing yourself and revenue streams, all sorts of things. They are all on youtube.com/Natalie Sisson, NATALIESISSON. I am a Kiwi and I am currently in New Zealand, which is pretty beautiful. So the question, is it working? Do I like it? Yes, I like turning up. I love the live interaction. I love the hearts. You guys are rocking out. Thank you for the green and pink hearts. And thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you're enjoying the advice given. Do I think it's an awesome platform? I don't know. Actually, what I was going to do was turn myself sideways today because I've started noticing that Darren Rouse, Jamie Tardy, who else? Michael Hyatt. They're all doing this. So the point is that when I put this back up on YouTube later, it's going to be much cooler for you to be able to watch it because it's in horizontal mode, which we all know is the only way that video should ever really be shot. But Periscope for some reason wants you like this, which I find a little silly, but I guess it's for mobile use. The point is you can just turn your mobile on your side and I will look normal to you. Makes it harder to read your comments, but the hearts look pretty cool because they're going along down the bottom. Anyway, Michael Hyatt is actually stepping back from using Periscope on a daily basis. He realized he was giving out 5 hours a week of his time to Periscope, and even though he liked it, he could be putting more of his time into his paid membership community and really giving them a lot of this great content. And that over the space of a year, those 5 hours a day were adding up to a ton. I don't do 5 hours, I do 5 to 15 minutes, and this is just for 30 days. I honestly thought when Periscope came out that it was a little bit narcissistic, actually. I thought all these people were jumping on it going, hey, look at me, I'm in a red carpet event. Oh, hey, look at me, I'm just out with my coffee. What are you guys doing today? And then they'd be there going, hey, yo in New York, West Side, yeah, oh, love the... And I was just like, this seems like a very narcissistic, unuseful platform. But I am starting to like it more, and I do think it has its benefits. Vertical is better because your keyboard blocks half the screen. Fair enough. So is this for now that it's live that it's good, going like this, or is this for thinking about repurposing this content later and putting it up on YouTube? It blocks more when you're horizontal. Okay, well, we'll go vertical for now, but I do think this is a bit of a failure on Periscope's half. So my point coming back to social media is, how do you know which of the social media tools to use that are going to work for you and your business? And the answer is you don't. You jump on them, you test them, you see whether one, it's a great fit for you and your type of personality. I think Periscope is great for extroverts who love to talk and love to teach and love to share advice and maybe love to see themselves on camera and love engaging with their community. It's possibly not the best thing for people who are very shy and introverted because it takes a bit of guts. I know a lot of people who are using it like it takes a lot of guts to get in front of the camera every day. It's hard to sometimes read the comments and keep up. So maybe that's not a great tool for you on that front. You can't directly put links into comments or chat, so I can't directly tell you go to youtube.com/Natalie Sisson. You guys can, but that makes it a little bit unhelpful in terms of being able to give you a call to action that you can click on right here. I do love the interaction, I do love the live aspect. I hate the retention, like people's retention rate and their attention span is very short, and that frustrates me. But then if you're going to babble on about nothing that's not very useful, which I hope I'm not doing right now, then I can see why you jump off. But I wish people would just kind of like take the time to dig in and enjoy the content. I also like that you can't, when it's a replay, go forward and backwards to get to parts of the Periscope. So you have to sit through all that crap first, like Alex Petit, who's a great Periscoper, but he does all the stuff first, and I just want him to get into the content. So those are my issues with Periscope. Will I continue to use it? Not sure yet. I always like to see how it's working out for me. Is it increasing my visibility? Is it helping? I think I love the live aspect of it, and I love being able to do it from my phone, and I see a lot of goodness in it for location independent films, videos, and right to freedom, and doing interviews with people on the fly. Do you guys agree? I'm loving all the pink hearts. Thank you so much. They're a stream of awesome pink and green hearts, and aqua. But I would love to know from you guys in the comments, how are you finding Periscope so far, and do you feel it could be used for your business right now? I haven't used Catch to save my videos. No, thank you for that, Desiree. I currently just actually Dropbox them to my video editor. You love the live aspect as well. Hello. Sorry, I can't see names very well. Don't think it's a useful business tool. Okay, I'd like to know why. Loving those aqua hearts, they're pretty cool. I think it really depends on what your business is, right? If you are somebody who is a leader and influencer, it could be good for you to be on here daily or at least weekly to get in front of your community. Yep, you love the live aspect. They're like mini webinars. That is very true. They are like mini webinars. Somebody else is still trying to decide. I agree. And this is the great thing about social media, right? You get to try it out. If your audience is on Periscope and they've put out demographic stats yet, and if it works for your business, then you should absolutely be using it and at least testing it. And I would say test for 1 to 3 months to give it a really good chance of actually seeing some results. Not just, nothing happened in the first week, so therefore I don't think Periscope's going to work for me. You actually have to have a strategy behind it, look at your intention for using it, engage with your community, drive them back to websites like YouTube, for example, or use it as a business tool to get people's advice and feedback right here. So you guys are saying it's personalized, the human connection is worth heaps. I'm sorry, I missed the other comment. It's kind of sunny out here. So it's good. It sounds like on the whole you guys find it a positive experience from a user end. Yep, if you have something visual to show for like new products, it could be great. I agree. So if I had a widget or a merchandise or whatever, it'd be pretty cool to show the t-shirt off or something. It'd be good if you had advance warning of what's coming up. That's true. Do you mean like the person announces that at the start of the video, or they announce it in advance of the Periscope going live? Okay. I mean, here said there are a lot of motivational speakers on it. That could be great. Love to see Tony Robbins on Periscope. Is he on Periscope? That'd be pretty cool. I'd turn up for his daily Periscope. I do see a lot of people doing daily shows, you know, tips, strategies, just chats. There's some mindset stuff. There's some meditations. Natalie McNeil does a meditation and mantra every Sunday. That's pretty cool. So there's always positives and negatives of things, right? But I think there's a few more things that Periscope need to change. Apparently they're getting a new logo. That's all I know. I don't really know why you need to rebrand after just 4 months, but somebody said here, I think it's a celebrity thing. Oh, I missed that comment, but yeah, really great comment. I do think it's good for celebrities, and I do think, as I said, it's a bit of a narcissistic platform that people seem to love. Venues, events are building up to abound. Training, yep. I definitely think if you've got an event going on, it's a pretty cool way to sit there and go, look, the speaker's on stage now, I'm going to summarize their notes. Or if you're at an event and you want to interview people, you can just turn it around and start doing that. Loving the heart. Thank you so much. So this has been a great conversation. This has probably been the best conversation I've had on Periscope so far, which actually makes me appreciate it more, this live interaction. So I think for my new initiative, Right to Freedom, this could be fantastic, getting your feedback on this, getting people from around the world. I love that my Periscopes are international, very much like the rest of my community, so I like that that hasn't changed. And I'd like to see some more things within the platform that maybe make it easier to capture it, like something like Catch, but that Periscope offers more analytics and more ways to be able to connect with you guys and actually exactly have two-way communication. Because right now I see your notes pop up, and if I miss them and I don't read them, and if there were tons and tons and tons of people on this Periscope like there are for some people, it just goes too quick and you can't even read it. So lots of benefits about it. I still think it's early days. I'm still happy to test. So the basic end result of this Periscope today is test platforms, see if they work for you, stick with them for 1 to 3 months at least, have a strategy behind it, have a purpose, have a call to action, engage with your community, and test and test and test. And if you think it's working out for you, then stay with it. Okay, so somebody's asked me here, do you have any advice for someone who's about to leave high school? It's a great open-ended question, but I'm not entirely sure what you're looking for. So are you saying that you're wanting to start a business, or you're not entirely sure what your next step is? The other day, my advice for anybody, regardless of the age they're at, is to absolutely take a moment to sit down and consider what your perfect day would look like. So if you could wake up tomorrow morning, do anything, be anywhere, spend time with anybody, and be working on whatever you want, where in the world would you be? Who would you be with? What would you be working on if there was like no limitations? And it's a great way to start. It's called the perfect day exercise. It's a great way to actually figure out what the heck you want to be doing every single day and then making that happen. Now it might seem a little grandiose or surreal, but it's amazing how you can start putting in moments of your perfect day into every single day. So if you've just left high school, I would suggest that you really consider, where do you want to be in even a couple of years' time? Do you want to be doing your own thing? Do you want to learn from others? Do you want to join a team? Do you want to go into the workforce? Or do you want to create your own amazing masterpiece in this world? Do you want to go traveling maybe? Do you want to do volunteer work? What is going to give you the most amazing experiences and enrich your life right now? And absolutely, who's put that? Ian, Periscope is evolving and there are more features to come. And I totally agree. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm loving those hearts. Thank you. Pink, aqua, green. Very cool. And totally agree. You've got to give social media platforms a chance. And I do like that it is obviously by Twitter and linked to Twitter as well. So I'm excited to see what's next. If you guys have any tips or things that you'd love me to do more of, can you actually leave them on Twitter and use the hashtag 30 as in 30-day PC. So 30-day Periscope challenge. I'm at Natalie Sisson on Twitter. I'm at Natalie Sisson on Instagram. I typically try and tell you that I'm coming on, but every day between 11 to 11:30 a.m. New Zealand time, 6 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will find me here on Periscope. So thank you so much for joining. Thanks for all the love and hearts. Thanks for the awesome interaction. It's probably been one of my favorite ones, even if I went horizontal for a little while. And I'm just going to show you the view, a more inspiring view than my face, I think. It is pretty gorgeous. This is Whitby Inlet. And what I get to wake up to in the morning. This is pretty much my perfect day right now. Plus Max, who has a ball, and we're about to take it out. Thanks everybody. Bye.